Hello, it's Monday today, the 21st of October. If my hair looks a bit bushy, that's because I've just literally washed it and dried it, so I might look a little bit weird, but never mind. I just got ready for the day because Monday is my day off, so I had a bit of a lazy start. Woke up at 8 in the morning and then I read. Actually, I was good and I finished one of the stories that I've been trying to read. I started this story. It was called A Handful of Ashes by Garth Nix. I tried to start it three times, and then last night I read a little bit more than one page, and then this morning I finally finished it. It was like about 40 pages long and it was a lot more interesting than I thought, so I don't know what took me so long to even get to the story. But yes, making very little progress in this book so far. My next story is going to be called Little Gods by Holly Black, and Holly Black is apparently a very loved author, so I'm kind of looking forward to it, and it is 30 pages long, so hopefully I'll enjoy it. I might read it tonight, I might not, but we'll see. Whilst I'm talking about books, might as well tell you my little progress on Thin Air. I think I read a little bit of it yesterday. I am on chapter 12, page 121, so I literally have about 100 pages left of it, and you might be able to see my cat in the background. She's called Buffy, by the way. And so yeah, ideally I just need a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours, to sit and read it, and then I'll be able to finish it. But the trouble with me is that I think I have a really small attention span that I've recently found out, I think. I don't know if that's true or not. But I can't just sit and read for an hour, for 2 hours. I need breaks in between. I don't know if that's pathetic or what. But yeah, so I don't know if that's going to be possible. Considering it is my day off today, I might try and do that, but I've got quite a few things to do today, so that might not be even possible. But we'll see. And so with Little, I've got still on page 77, chapter 10. Plan for today, reading-wise, to try and read as much as possible from this book, especially considering the fact I can't really read it before going to bed because I find it quite creepy at times and kind of dark. So we'll see. I might try reading that throughout the day and then maybe read one short story before going to bed, or make more progress before going to bed with Little. But we'll see what I fancy reading. But today, now it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I just got ready. Yes, I know, pathetic and everything. But now I need to do some laundry. Then I've got to try and clean the bathroom and the bedroom, because these are the two rooms that have not been cleaned this week, or yeah. And then I've got a dentist appointment at 3 o'clock, which I'm not looking forward to. Hate dentists. And then I've got another appointment with Buffy for her eye at 5:10 past 5. She's been having a problem with her eye, and literally it's been going on for months. We've no idea what's happening. She's had a lot of tests, she's had a lot of drops and everything, so today might be our final time. Nothing's helped. Our options is either to go to a specialist, to an cat eye specialist, I think, or just literally give up and hope for the best, because it doesn't really affect her in any other way. It's literally just the eye that, like, a eyelid is popping up a little bit, and sometimes it's red, sometimes it's white. I don't know what's causing it. Nobody knows what's causing it. So yeah, shame. But she's okay apart from that. So yeah, I think that's everything I needed to tell you. I don't know when will be the next time I'm going to update you. Maybe pop in the evening with some updates. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you're having a good Monday, and I'll see you a little bit later, whatever. Hi guys, it is still Monday. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. I recently came back from the dentist. It was painful. I don't like dentists. They hurt. And I was bleeding quite a lot as well. Lovely. It was just a checkup though, but nice. Anyway, I've got a little break between the appointments today, so the other one I'm gonna have in about half an hour. And it's going to be for Buffy, my cat. But for now, since I've got a little bit of time, I thought I'd show you something that you probably don't know that I've got it. But that is, a few months ago, I got myself a piano. It is a digital piano, but still, I can't play. I'm learning how to play it. I'm kind of learning by myself, and also my friend helps me. But yes, that's my plan for now, to go and play it for a little bit, for like half an hour, because I need to keep practicing, otherwise it's just gonna go to waste. Then after that, my plan is to obviously go to the vets and then cook some dinner. Not sure what I'm going to be cooking yet. I might even show you the result of what I've cooked. I might not, we'll see. And then I might be reading. Hopefully I can get some of the Thin Air done today. Don't know if that's going to be possible, or if I want to read little instead. Please don't mind that thing behind me. It's just my husband's art from a game that he enjoys. But the thing that I can start playing is this. I might screw it up when I'm just trying to show you, but oh well. That's all I can play from this one. And then also, that's it. I've also created a couple of my own ones, but I'm not going to show them to you now. But yeah, I'll update you at some point with something else later on. Hi. Sorry for the terrible angle, for the terrible light, but it is still Monday and I've read a little bit from Thin Air. I've got 40 pages left, but then I was not in the mood to read at all, so I've just been watching The Big Bang Theory on TV. That's what you can hear in the background. Well, it's an advert. But yeah, I thought I was going to finish it tonight, the book, but then I thought, nah, I wasn't in the mood for it. So I might finish it tomorrow, or Wednesday, or Thursday. One day I'll finish it. Not today. Hi guys, I haven't updated you for a couple of days. It is Thursday afternoon. It's about 10 to 3. I just came back from work and I have my competency assessment in about 10 minutes, which is basically a little life update. Recently I got a phone call from somebody who noticed my CV that I uploaded about 2 years ago when I was trying to find a job as an interpreter, as a translator or something. And they contacted me and asked if I'm interested to be an interpreter for NHS whenever I'm needed. It's not like a full-time job or anything. So I'm officially on their website and everything, but now I need to do that competency assessment, which is basically a phone call. They will be asking me different questions. I don't even know what kind of questions those will be, so I'm slightly nervous about that, but hopefully I'll pass and hopefully it'll be just fine. I do have a full-time job, so it's not like it's really essential to me, but I think it would be quite interesting to be an interpreter if I'm ever needed from time to time. And after that, I'm planning to have a sort of chill afternoon, because I found it slightly stressful at work today. I get slightly stressed with different things at work from time to time, like people related. Usually I'm quite happy to serve customers. I'm friendly, I'm happy, I don't mind. But sometimes it gets to a point when I just can't handle it anymore and I just need a break from serving customers or even talking to people. I think that's what it gets. Sometimes when I've had enough, that's when I'm like, that's it, I don't want to be here anymore. So I'd like to have a chill afternoon, which means that I can finally read my book, which is little. Yesterday I was reading it before going to bed, but then I got really tired, so I thought I need to go to bed now. But now I'm on page 103 in chapter 14. I'm enjoying it. I think a little bit more than I was at the beginning. I'm getting into it. It is still slightly weird in a way, but I'm enjoying it. So I'm hoping to read some more from this book. I'm not really even in the mood to read Thin Air. Like, I've got 60 pages. I think previously I said I had 40 pages left, but no, I have 60 pages left, but I just don't want to read it at all. I'm not interested in it. I will finish it at some point, hopefully this week, by the end of this week, but maybe not today. So yeah, and yesterday I had a really lovely bath with Bubbles, Halloween bubble bar, one of the pumpkin ones, the orange one, I can't remember the actual name of it, and I was listening to a Radiohead album. I think it's called The Bends. I love that one. I've never been into Radiohead. Just recently I started listening to them and I'm loving it a lot. Especially like the song Nice Dream, Street Spirit. I quite like. Kind of can play it on piano a little bit, just in a different key, if that tells you anything. And I quite like, what's it called, fake plastic trees or something. I love that song as well, so I'm getting into them, listening to more and more of them, so I'm enjoying it. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for a phone call now, being more and more nervous, and I'm also having my lovely tea in this lovely mug, which I like, more like for reading mood, not for an interview which will last 15 minutes or 45 minutes. I'm not sure, because different sources said two different things, so I'm not sure which one to trust. Maybe it's somewhere in between, I don't know. But yeah, this tea is like, my friend sent it to me, my friend from Russia sent it to me for my birthday. I think if you translate it, it's gonna be like cherry yogurt. So it has cherry flavour. Really nice tea. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna drink that, hopefully not whilst I'm having my phone call. But yeah, so that's the plan for now. I might update you a little bit later, maybe after I've read something and stuff. Also, I'm really hoping I can still edit the videos, because the program that I was using, they updated it quite a bit and it's changed completely. It looks different. I don't know if I can do the same things in the same way as I used to. The first video that I've uploaded recently, I used the older version of that program, so that was fine. But since I couldn't do something on it, I couldn't animate it because it was like an older version, but basically some technicalities that I'm not sure about. But hopefully I can figure out how to use a newer version and be able to still edit the videos. If not, I don't know what to do. But hopefully if you're seeing this, then I've managed to do it. But if not, then it doesn't really matter, does it? But yes, I'm gonna have to go, and I will talk to you at some point later. Bye. Hi guys, it is still a Thursday and I've got some updates for you. First of all, I did pass my competency assessment, and that was easy. I'm not sure what my next step is, but I don't know. I finally finished Thin Air. Honestly, towards the end, it became so much more interesting than throughout the whole book. So if the whole book was that exciting as it was towards the end, it would have been a good book. At the end, I gave it 3 stars. Most of the book was just boring and I felt dragged. Even though that book is 220 pages, it felt a lot longer than that, and I think it took me a couple of weeks to finish that book, to be honest with you. So it's not great for a book that short to just finish it within 2 weeks. But still, the ending was really good. I'm not sure what it is that I wasn't a huge fan of this book. It just felt dragged. I wasn't a huge fan of the language that they were using, and like, I felt a little bit non-essential to what the actual book was describing and stuff. So if it was just about ghosts, that would have been great. I mean, the relationship between characters are all important and all that kind of thing. But still, if it's called a ghost story, I expect a little bit more from that aspect, to be honest, because That was the reason why I bought the book. That was the reason why I was interested in the book in the first place. I'm finally finished one of the books from my TBR for October. I've got only 1 week left before the month ends, and obviously I probably am not going to finish any of the other books until the end of the week and the end of the month. It would be ideal if I could finish one more book at least from a TBR. That would have been amazing, but I don't know if that's possible. I'll definitely, hopefully, make more progress in other books, but who knows? We'll have to just wait and see. For now, my plan is to try and have a go at editing this vlog, like halfway what I've done so far, if I can even use that program or not. I'll tell you later, I suppose, if I can. And then I'm planning to have a go at my piano as well to practice a little bit, because practice is important. So I'm gonna have to do that, and then potentially before bed again I'll read, and I think this time I'm gonna be reading a short story because I need something slightly lighter. And although Little is not really that difficult or dark or anything close to Thin Air, still I feel like I need something a little bit easier, so I might just read a short story before going to bed or something. So yeah, I'll update you potentially, most likely Saturday, because tomorrow I'm working all day and I don't know if I have any plans for the evening or not, so that depends on that as well. So yeah, I'll update you at some point later. Hi guys, I haven't updated you in a very long time. It is Sunday today. Yeah, I know. Sunday the 27th of October. It's already mid-afternoon, like you can probably see. 3 o'clock, almost 3 o'clock. I've just been practicing my piano. I started learning My Immortal by Evanescence on YouTube. I slowed it down quite a lot, and I'm just at the very beginning and got slightly frustrated, and my fingers are not working the way I want them to, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm trying to practice. I sometimes feel too tired to practice though, but I'm still gonna try and practice whenever I can. So yeah, and also I've been in a very reading mood recently. I feel like recently I was more of in a reading slump, but now I think I'm officially out of that reading slump and I'm reading actually quite a good book, and that book is Little by Edward Carey. I've been reading I've been reading it for the past couple of days and I've made quite significant and visible progress. So I'm currently on page 213, and you know, I just realised it whilst reading the praise at the beginning of the book, that it might be like reimagining or something to do with like the Museum of Madame Tussauds, or however you pronounce that. I think that might be that. Some kind of retelling, or like it's supposed to be a story. It doesn't actually say anything like that anywhere else apart from this bit. Yes, it says, in this gloriously gruesome imagining of the girlhood of Marie Tussaud, mistress of wax, fleas will bite, rats will run, and heads will roll and roll and roll. I bloody loved it. It's by The Spectator. So yeah, this book is still slightly bizarre and weird, but at the same time kind of addictive. So I want to keep reading it, and it doesn't often happen to me, but when I read it, I feel like, oh, just one more chapter. It does help that the chapters are quite short, but I'm nearly halfway through and I'm really enjoying it. But now I feel like I just need a break from reading this book. So I might just carry on with the short stories from this book. Although the last story that I read from here, it was called Little Gods by Holly Black. I almost hated that story. Luckily it was like 30 pages or something, but it was a bit too teenagery for my liking. It was a little bit too I don't know, like I said before, I'm not a huge fan of YA literature anymore, so that probably doesn't help at all. But it's just, yeah, the camera just moved. I'm not enjoying it. I did not enjoy it at all. That story felt like there wasn't any meaning to it at all. But the next one that I could be reading, maybe even now, is going to be Barrio Girls by Charles de Lint, and that one is just 120 pages, so hopefully that one is going to be better. Otherwise I'm kind of losing interest for this one, and I need motivation to just be reading that one as well. And also, whilst I'm still here, I think my TBR, which is obviously these two books, and also the Welcome to Rosie Hopkins' Sweet Shop of Dreams, they'll just go straight into November, because I can't imagine myself finishing these two before the end of the month. But I'm okay with that, and then just at some point whenever I finish Little, or yes, preferably when I finish Little, make more progress in this one and then start the other one, and then after a while when I feel like I want to start a different book, that's when I can sort of do my TBR for the rest of the year. So I'll pull out 3 books because December is a busy month for me, but I hopefully will be able to squeeze in some of the reading. Actually, this morning I also had a lovely bath. That was really nice. I don't often have a bath in the morning, but that was nice. So yeah, for now I'm not sure what I'm going to do, read or do something. I also need to cook dinner at some point. I might actually read a story now, because it's only like under 20 pages. So we'll see. Hello again. I just finished a story which was called, that I told you, Barrio Girls by Charles de Lint. And that wasn't so bad. It was actually quite interesting. Slightly cruel, but better than the previous one that I read before. So that was quite nice. Didn't take me a long time. So yeah. But now I think my cat's walking towards you, so she might just knock you over in a minute. Oh, she's my little love. She likes me. Little Buffy. Little Buffy. But yes, all of that aside, I recently got my last ever, potentially, favourite loot box. That was my birthday present from my husband, because I was really interested in the theme, and like I said, I already unsubscribed from them, but it was the vampire theme, and I'm really into vampires, so I really wanted that box, and I got it. So I've already unboxed it. I mean, I've already opened it, I looked through everything, but I'm just going to show you a few bits that I'm really happy with. So the first bit that I quite like is this book sleeve. I think it's inspired by Dracula. I think it's quite cool, all of the details, and the thing that I also like, it has a zip on top as well. That's quite handy, so the book can't really fall out if it's kept in like a big bag or something, so it's not easy to just slip out, which is good. Then we've got a lovely candle, My Last Sunrise it's called. I really like the smell of it. It's blood orange, some rose and cashmere musk. It smells really nice. I love candles, and this one is a good one. Another thing I'm really happy with is Bat pin. I'm not a huge fan of pins, but I love bat things, so I'm quite happy with this one. I mean, I might actually put it somewhere on a, I don't know, bag or something. Then the thing that I'm really happy with is these Gothic vampire coasters. I use coasters all the time, obviously, but they're really cool. I've got this one with a bat. I've got this one with a sword. This cool one is with a rose. And this last one is with some sort of goblet, I suppose. but they're really cool. I really like those. Two things that I'm not extremely happy about is this sticker. What am I supposed to do with the sticker? I don't know. The quote is quite nice though. I like the night without the dark we'd never see the stars. By Stephanie Meyer, apparently inspired by Twilight. It is, I suppose, a pretty sticker, but like I said, I don't know what to do with it. And a hat. It says, bite me. I'm not a fan of hats, and this style just does not suit me at all. Like, yeah, not extremely happy with that. So, yeah, and then we also have a book. The book of the month for October is The Beautiful by Renee Idea. I can't, I'm so bad at pronouncing authors' names. But yes, it's got gorgeous red spread edges. And also it came with a map on a separate piece of paper. I know many people would probably appreciate it. I don't really care as much, but oh well. And it's also signed, which is quite good. And then, as I know people like looking under the dust jackets and stuff, it has a art on the reverse, and it's just got this red and yeah. And this book about vampires, so that's another addition to my TBR, which I am okay with. I already added to my TBR list, I already added to my TBR box, so maybe let's just read what this one is about. In 1832, New Orleans is a city ruled by the dead, but to 17-year-old Celine, I can't pronounce that, it's also a safe haven after she's forced to flee her life in Paris. Quickly enraptured by the vibrant city, from its music to its extravagant soirees, and even its danger, she soon becomes embroiled in the city's glitzy underworld, and particularly the group known as La Cour des Lions. But when a body is found in their lair, Celine is forced to battle her attraction for the group's enigmatic leader, Sebastien Saint-Germain, and suspicions about his guilt, along with her own secrets. As more bodies are discovered, New Orleans becomes gripped by the terror of a serial killer on the loose, one who seems to have Celine in his sights. But when she finally takes matters into her own hands, she finds herself caught in the midst of an age-old feud between the darkest creatures of the night, where the price of forbidden love is her life. Not a huge fan of the cover. I think it could have been better, but who am I to judge? But yeah, that is the recent addition to my TBR. Don't know when I'll get to it, but it does sound good because I love vampires. But yes, to be honest with you, I don't expect I'll be reading anything tonight because I feel kind of overwhelmed with reading. And if I read anything, it will be again from little, and it won't be much because sometimes when I read for too long, I get kind of tired of it, and I would rather that not to happen. So I think for now, like I said, I need to go and figure out the program for editing, cook some dinner, and I'm going to be hopefully listening to Radiohead as well, their third album that was released in 2000. So that would be exciting. I like cooking a lot more when I actually have something nice to listen to. And then also, I would like to watch a film on TV if there's anything interesting. There's just something cool about watching films on TV, I think, with all the adverts and stuff. I don't know why, I just like doing that. So whenever something is cool on TV, I just prefer to watch it. So I think I'm gonna just finish this vlog now. I was thinking of making a vlog every 2 weeks, or like one vlog but I talk, but it's like 2 week long, if that makes sense. But I think I've got enough footage for this week anyway, and this clip is almost 10 minutes long, so I've been talking for a very long time. But yes, I'll probably see you in the next vlog if I can figure out how to edit videos and stuff. So I'll see you in the next vlog. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you had a lovely week, and have a nice week next week. I'll see you all whenever. Bye.